sun. I'm a light-skinned nigga. I do not like all that goddamn sun, but it will go down. We'll get dark soon. But we'll still be live because I love y'all. We got a lot to cover about this story. A mother in Maryland just trying to get her babies from school, picks up her babies off the school bus. And after her daughters get off the school bus, a group of girls get off that school bus and attacked the mother. They drugged the mother across the football field. There was a boy, and I think the little boy is a homosexual because he was hitting on the girl. The little boy was homosexual, and I believe he was hitting that little girl. He was hitting that little girl because he was jealous of. They were all jealous of these girls. That's usually what goes on in the hood. Black mother, another black mother. This is the second story I covered this week where these little black dirty ass monkeys, these little ghetto Kool-Aid drinking, fried chicken eating ass children, god awful parents, god awful children attacking the mother. She said a 12-year-old, they rushed her, and as they were beating the mama's ass, they were saying, "Eat the mom up, eat the mom up." Hold on. Let's get this poll going. Let's see. Should violent children face adult No, how should I put it? Should violent children get sentenced again after serving, let me see, damn, I ain't got that much space. Hold on, let me get the question. Should mothers be able to carry weapons when picking up kids? Should mothers be able to carry weapons when picking up their kids? Will it let me fit? It won't let me picking up kids. Y'all get what I'm saying? Yo, Dominic, what's happening? Cat fella, what's happening? Woo, we got some sorry ass parents. They running it back. They running them plays back to back, goddammit. If it get dark, oh well. We still gonna be hitting this live. Fixing myself up a little bit. Gotta keep God first. I'm trying, y'all. What's up, Corey? More kiddies? Sorry ass kids, sorry ass parents gotta go. They beat this mama so bad. Another mother. The first mother was in that Chicago. Shout out Chicago. This mother's from Maryland. These kids are terrible. It's the parents. Lock up these parents. Lock their ass up. What's the problem? If your kid is out there gang banging, beating up adults, bullying people, lock up the damn parents. You need to know. That lets us know you don't know what the hell your children are doing. You're not involved in your child's life, which means you're an unfit parent. Let's see, should mothers be able to carry weapons when picking up kids? Damn, even after all these stories, y'all don't think mama should be able to carry something? Y'all don't think these good mothers should be able to carry a knife or something when they pick up their kids? Or y'all want them to continue to get their ass whooped? They need more police on these grounds. These kids are terrible. And them little black ass girls, them little dirty black ass girls, I don't think they terrible. It's just their mothers. Well, yeah, they're terrible, but they're terrible because they don't have any love in their households. When they see these pretty girls, these other pretty black girls, they clean. That's why there's a separation. There's classism in the black community, but in the media, they make it seem like all black people look like Tyrone Biggums. They make it seem like all black people from, especially black men, look like Smokey from the cartoon PJs. What's happening? How you say that? What's up, Megan? What's up? Alpha Hazri 874 in the building. Dragging his mama. I don't know if y'all can see. Can y'all see the mama? That's the mama right there. That's the mama right there. And these children right here, right behind me. Y'all. So y'all looking at it, and y'all don't think she deserved to have a knife to stab one of these badass kids? No. I think mothers should be able to carry a 22. Mother should be able to carry a 22 long rifle, maybe a 22 Magnum to keep these bad ass. Because what if these girls wouldn't have stopped? Well, you know, once these hyenas keep going, look how serious this girl is. Oh, ugly ass. She ugly and she black and she has no love in her soul because her mother ain't got no soul. This is the same one. You know, that's why your daddy left you, yo ugly bitch. Yeah, that's how these mothers be talking to these little girls. Terrible. Terrible. Y'all don't think the mama should have something on her hip? Look what they doing to her. She said her name is Lakeisha. You can see her name right there. Lakeisha Graves. And she said they drug her across the football field. Why y'all want to see that mama get drugged like that? I think mama should have nothing stronger than a 22. But I ain't getting my ass whooped by no damn kid. I'm sorry. Let's go to this poll. We finna dive into the intellect and what's going on in the black community. Thank God. You know, you can lose your life so quick out there. Not even just getting killed. I'm talking about going to jail because black people don't know how to act. A lot of black people. Should mothers be able to carry weapons when picking up kids? 67% say yeah. 33% say no. I don't know if this is a new trend that's going on out here. I don't know if this is a new trend. I don't know if this is what the hood is accept. This has never been acceptable, beating up moms. There's another video about 2 or 3 years ago. Can this man hurry up? I can't even hear myself think. Goddamn Corvette. There was a story, y'all probably seen it, went viral all over social media. This hood girl, she looked Puerto Rican. There was somewhere in New York, and this girl, she looked like she had hands though. I ain't gonna lie. She's one of these gangster girls. Went to her rival's mother's apartment, and the mother didn't know what's going on. The girl knocked on the door, and when the mother came out, the mother's in her robe and she's on the phone, and the girl grabbed her mother like this. So as the gangster girl grabbed her op's mother's robe, she's recording, and I don't know if she was recording or no, her friend was recording because she had to hold the mama and slap her. So it was a gangster girl and her friend. So as a gangster girl holding her mama like this, the mother didn't know what's going on. You know, she see a child in that mother's eyes. This is a child. The mother is being held like this. He said, "Is this your mother?" Bam. He said, "I told you stop playing with him." He said, "Is this your mama? Is this your mama?" She slapped the mama like 3 times. She said, "What's going on?" And the mother tried to get away, but the girl, them gangster girls are strong. Those gangster girls are strong. She said, "What's going on?" He said, "I told you stop playing with me." And she slapped the mama one last time. I mean hard. Slapped that girl's mama. Bam! Woo! It went viral. What made it go even more viral, 2 weeks later, that gangster girl, that grabbed that her ops mom, that girl came up dead. That girl came up dead. The girl that grabbed her ops mother had nothing to do with nothing, grabbed that innocent woman, slapped on her, and put it on World Star, put it on all social media. That gangster girl came up dead 2 weeks later. They put rounds in that girl. People ain't playing, y'all. People ain't playing. This is crazy. This is crazy. 250. In order to be great, we got to make great decisions. And poor, ghetto, trifling ass people having children is not a great decision. It doesn't help society. These kids have no love. They have no money. All they have to go off of is chaos, depression. Just like the mother. Y'all ever seen the movie Boys in the Hood? Doughboy's mama. She said, you just like your daddy. You ain't gonna ever be shit. You ain't gonna amount to shit. You just like your damn dad. That's how a lot of them ghetto mothers, they put so much hate into these children. You just like, they be patting their head. Oh, you just like your damn daddy. Oh, you just like your damn daddy. Oh, shit. What's the hell going on over here? What's going on over here? Oh, I can't stand your ass. She's talking to her little children like they're grown people off the street. Talking to her little babies like that. Little baby boy don't know nothing about nothing. You chose his daddy, you funky hoe. You chose that boy's daddy. Oh, I can't stand you just like your damn daddy. Telling the daughters that they don't love them either. You know, telling the daughters that, you know why your daddy don't come around? Because he don't love your ugly black ass. Duh. I mean, think about it. If your daddy loved you, why he's not around? He don't want to be bothered with your ugly black ass. So go take your funky ass back in the room and leave me the F alone. Yeah. Yeah, that's how they be talking to these children. So all of that hate that these nasty ass, ghetto ass mamas be putting on their daughters and their sons, because that boy that hit that girl, Lakeisha Graves, said her daughter was hit by a boy. That boy has a lot of hate. That boy is very feminine. What are you doing around a whole bunch of girls anyway? This is girl business. Who run the world? Girls. Who run the world? Girls. Who run the world? Girls running the world. Girls are running the world, and you got this little sassy ass little boy running around with a pack of females. It's crazy out here. It's crazy. I can't believe we have another case of a black mother getting bamboozled, getting slapped around by children. They mobbed on her. The girl said, eat the mom, eat the mom. They're doing anything that's evil. They beating up the kids, and they beating up the mothers, right? Because I guarantee if there was a grown man out there, let me say, I'm gonna put this on public display. Even if you much bigger than you or young, you must be. You don't have the grown man strength. Let me put that out there. Any YN thinking they can overpower a grown man, I mean a strong man, not these little weak ass men out here. You in for a rude awakening, right? That's why it's so important. Father's gonna have to find a way to come pick up these kids, because they gonna run up on no grown man like that. I'm sorry. One backhand and one of them children, because a man can kill another man with a punch. So no matter what you do to a child, a man is much stronger than a woman. So they ain't gonna be trying that with no father. It's crazy, y'all. Ghetto, ratchet, no good, low down, dirty, rotten. They need to lock these parents up. We need to get a petition. Lock them up. Every time your child do a crime, you get charged too. How about that? Every time your child does a charge, you get that charge too. That will make you sorry ass parents realize that you really need to be involved. They're not just, when the ghetto people have children, they're like, oh, it's just a person. I mean, it's not my future. It's not my legacy. It's not a soul or entity I'm trying to instill great qualities in it. It's just some nigga, or it's just some little nigga bitch like I just gave birth to. Ain't no big deal. If I feed it, I feed it. If it goes to school, it goes to school. I mean, make me no difference. I really don't give a damn. Man, this is crazy, y'all. They dragging that mama. I mean, this little heifer right here, her face, I mean, she was serious with it. To think that they can do this to an adult. This is what happens with this whole Me Too and this political incorrect. You can't whoop your kids. You can't discipline the kids. Get the fathers out the home. All the men, they want all the men to be weak and feminized. This is what you get. This is the type of society you get. We don't have strong men in the household, strong men in the community regulating stuff. This is what you get, a whole bunch of mess. If they start charging these parents, if a child gets charged with assault, the parents get charged with assault. How about that? And we're gonna cut the programs. Why the hell taxpayers are gonna be paying taxes for people who gonna terrorize the damn neighborhood, who don't want to see the neighborhood thrive, who don't want to see the neighborhood grow, who don't want to see the neighborhood reinvent itself? New schools, new libraries, new grocery stores, black on this and black on that. Or even white. They got some trash ass white kids and Latino kids too. Latino grocery store. We got Latino this. We got Latino hair care. We got Latino beauty spa. Restaurants. I mean, don't y'all want to see y'all communities thrive and get some goddamn money? Let's see. East B103. How does a $1,000 donation sound to you? You gonna donate some goddamn money? I ain't turning down no Ben Franks. Let's see. Let's check this poll. Ooh, look at this poll, y'all. Can y'all see the poll? Or I think it's just me. The poll just changed. Should mothers be able to carry weapons when picking up kids? 72% say yes. 28% say no. Oh, man. There's all my goons. There's all my goons. They showing up, y'all. They showing up. What the hell they talking about? You know, it's a sad world when you gotta actually contemplate whether you should bring a gun just to come pick up your little babies from school, because these little badass kids, that mother could have lost her life. Let me move my head. Oh, y'all can't see the poll. Okay. Let me move my head to the side before it get too dark. Look at that. Look at that. They serious with it, y'all. That girl right there, all them girls, they are whooping that mama's ass. An adult, no respect for the adults. No respect for themselves. No respect for their own parents. I wish I would be 12 years old trying to hit an adult. I wish I would be 13 years old talking back to an adult. Ooh. I'm talking about bruised up. This don't make no damn sense. These ugly ass black girls, they get jealous of other pretty black girls. The other pretty black girls, they see the love that these pretty black girls get. They get all the attention from the boys. Nobody, what little boy, even if you're a youngster, who would want to deal with this ghetto mess? Look at her. What man wants to deal with a woman that loves to fight? I'm for a woman having my back in these streets. If somebody trying to get on my ass and my baby comes in there and do her 1-2, she bobbing and weaving, she bing, and she allows enough time for me to get up. I have no problem with that, but I'm talking about always trying to fight. Ain't no young boy trying to deal. Ain't no young boy of some standards trying to deal with this hot ghetto mess. Beating up mama. Y'all hate the girl so much, y'all want to put the mama in this. The mama said they drug her across the football field. Hell yeah, big money. I love that. I love money, baby. I gotta get that damn money. Big money, Mike. Big money's Mike. Always trying to start trouble. Yeah, all them ghetto hyenas always trying to start something. What's UVA? What's UVA? Ghetto, trifling, no good, ratchet. Nobody want to deal with this mess. No man of no standards want to deal with no woman who wants to fight all the damn time. We got to do something in the black community, because we everywhere we go, we looking like apes. We looking like goddamn chimps. I think chimps and apes look more civilized than black people most times. If you ask somebody, would you rather be dropped off in a black community, or would you rather be dropped off in a zoo full of gorillas? Most people say I'll take my chance with that gorilla, even though it can tear me limb from limb. I'll take my chances with in a zoo in the area where all the gorillas at. Put me in the gorillas and the chimps. I know they much strong. I know they may tear my arm. They might tear my arm off and beat me to death with my own arm. But hey, I'd rather deal with the gorillas, a silverback, than deal with these goddamn monkeys in Compton, to deal with these goddamn monkeys in Memphis, Orange Mountain, to deal with these goddamn monkeys in Uptown. Shout out to Uptown New Orleans. Shout out to the whole 504. It's all raggedy shit. It's all right. They're my people down there. Put me in a cage with a full-grown gorilla. I'd rather do that with a whole bunch of monkeys. They throwing feces at me. They trying to tear my leg off out of my socket. It's okay. I'll take my chances with a bunch of monkeys and gorillas, then go to the black community. Look at this mess. What you talking about, really? That's my city too. 504 to the gristle. You hear me? Now it's my set. Is it that mighty 7th Ward? I know. You know I'm from New Orleans, because you know I'm about to say that 7th Ward hard head. Yeah, I know all about that off that Claiborne. Don't you start nothing up in here, Rissa. Out that 7. I'm out that 3rd. You heard me? Uptown, Claiborne, Toledano. You already know how it's going down. Yeah, New Orleans is my second home. I used to go back and forth from Cali, from Sacramento to New Orleans. My daddy from New Orleans, out that Magnolia Project. My mama from Compton, then they moved to Sacramento. Gang. Yeah, see, RZA know what I'm talking about. See, RZA thought I was just talking out my ass. How you think I got this Creole complexion? How you think I got that? Woo! It's bad on there. 21st Street. You mean 2nd and 1st? 21st. I'm getting a beer and plan on staying for a bit. Yeah, get your beer, because we about to take care of some business tonight. We about to take it. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. We about to have ourselves a good time. Think about this. This is right before Thanksgiving, and mothers getting their asses whooped, picking their babies up from school, y'all. You know what's crazy? New Orleans is the murder capital, because it's so small, but so much be going on. But even back in the Gap, I don't ever remember a mother. I think they killed a few mothers back then. That's some real street beef. But I never, and I'm gonna be honest, RZA can help me out. RZA had in that mighty 7th Ward, in that St. Bernard Project and surrounding areas. Have you ever heard of kids beating up mamas? I know kids go at other kids. I know the dudes were shooting other dudes. But I don't ever remember somebody dragging their mom out the house, unless it had to be some serious beef. I'm just talking about as the norm. I've never seen kids. Now I'm talking about at the height of New Orleans violence. I've never heard of somebody dragging their mama. Now they probably killed somebody's mama over some drug beef. I'm just talking about kids beating up mamas. I've never seen that. Yeah. See, RZA, no. Now think about this. In the murder capital, they don't even do this type of mess. In the murder capital, they don't even do this. I've never seen it. I heard a lot of. The first time I heard somebody get killed, that stuff was crazy. You know what's crazy? Right before a shootout happens, It gets real quiet for some reason. It's like an eerie quiet, like something's off. Like New Orleans is usually rowdy, hear people walking and talking, but it seems like somebody cleared the street. I don't know, it's just eerie. You don't hear nobody, you don't hear no drunks, you don't hear no girls arguing, you don't hear nothing. Heard dudes get killed, fights broke out. They were shooting all day from the 7th to the 17th, Holly Grove, the 8th Ward, the Upper 9, the Lower 9. I used to stay off in the Upper 9. Louisa and St. Claude. I was deep in them trenches, girl. I was deep. Yeah, right before a car accident, it gets real eerie, like a real quiet. Like, damn, it's too peaceful. It's too calm right now. Then all of a sudden, boom, somebody knocked your damn bumper off. It's crazy in this world today. You can't even pick up your babies without worrying about some hyenas trying to jump on you and them. In the 13th, I never heard about it. In that 5th Ward, I never heard about it. In the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, 9th, 10th, St. Thomas, I never heard about it. No kids dragging no mama out. 11, 12. Algiers in that 15th, I never heard about it. I've never heard no mess like this. In Cali, I never heard somebody going, because every time they try to make a move, they be like, oh, because it's in your brain as a child to be like, you know, even though we on some street stuff, you know, we don't want to get the parents involved. We just want to hurt our ops, you know, because in your mind, that's when you start to process things like, oh, the mother could press charges. Oh, the mothers may get some other grown folks on me. A lot of things go wrong when you get adults involved as a kid, because typically adults want to be in adult spaces and kids want to be in kid spaces. I'm gonna go to these polls real quick before I start rambling. Let's see. Should mothers be able to carry weapons when picking up kids? 69% say yes, 31% say no. 26 people have voted. Thank you all 26 who have voted. We gotta be great, y'all. That's why I started this channel, because I want the people to give their best in all that they do. Life is so short. Even if you live to 80, my grandmother passed away. She was 79. And I'm gonna tell you, them years go by quick. 79 is young. Everybody, oh, 79, man, 79, you're gonna be 79 before you freaking know it. That's why we gotta have more laughter. We gotta have more fun. We gotta, you know, help somebody out if they're willing to listen. Give somebody else some game. Get yourself together. Get your behind in the gym. I know food is expensive. I know, goddamn. Me, myself, I go through I looked at my bill. I spent $475 on food by myself. You better believe it. You better believe it out there, 7. See, a lot of people think people in New Orleans slow because, you know, the music, how rowdy and ratchet and rundown it is. But New Orleans got some very intelligent people, very classy. Ever go down to New Orleans, they have they had this thing called the Ball. I think they still have it. That convention center is where you get to see all the people from New Orleans step their game up, suited and booted, ladies in their dresses, fellas in their suits. But that's why I like to see black people going out to the convention center. I like to see black people, a black man take a black, or any race, taking each other out to the movies. Let's go out to a nice dinner in the French Quarter. Let's go take a trip to New York. Where's your mind at to where you don't realize how short life is? Like RZA say, from 31 to 40, done. I'm hood baby, but definitely at Dillard University. Hey, Dillard, my sister about to graduate from SUNO. Yeah, you right around the corner. Hey, Dillard, let me ask you something. Dillard is expensive, because when I was going to Delgado, I was saying like, man, I was thinking when I graduate, which university I'm gonna go to. I'm like, god damn, Dillard's expensive. I think is Dillard a private university? Yeah, shout out to Susan. Oh, let me get some other I got RZA been holding it down. I love New Orleans. New Orleans got a lot of problems, but just like everywhere else. Just be cool. But you know, when the problem come, you know, do what you gotta do. Good food, good people. I love New Orleans. It's still raggedy though. Don't let that. I don't know why they ain't build charity. I love me some every girl that I ever loved, I brought her to New Orleans. New Orleans will always be my second home. Well, now, yeah, you can't go outside in the dark. Now, come on, Miss Susan. You don't think nobody should be carrying no gun? No, I agree. No deranged person should be able to carry a gun. What you gonna do? You got a carjacker. He high off fentanyl. You coming out the grocery store, Miss Susan, and some hoodlums try to get you for what you got. They're trying to go score some dope. What you gonna do? They don't care about your life. They don't have to kill you, but they're not in the right mindset. A lot of people on drugs. I'd rather Miss Susan have that 38 on her and lay somebody out, and then all you gotta do is call the police. Like, excuse me, I'm a middle-aged white woman and some black men. That's all you gotta say. I'm a middle-aged white woman and some black men. Woo 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 woo. Shit. It's you. That's all you gotta say, Miss Susan. All you gotta say, you a middle-aged white woman and some black dudes dead. You even gotta finish your damn sentence. Police gonna be out there. Oh, they're gonna have the hot helicopters. They're gonna have drones. But in the meantime, it's good that you have something on your hip. Shit. Niggas play too much. Niggas all dead. Like black men, I know, and RZA can explain, not all black men are retarded. Even in the murder capital, even in the dirty, but there's a lot of retardation in black men because if your community is messed up, it's the men's fault. So black men ain't sticking together. Everybody cutthroat. All black men. Most black men are chasing individual success and individual means to get rich. I'm in Dallas right now, and I see all other cultures of men sticking together to build. Yeah, that's right. It's a different world. And you ain't gotta be malicious. But if you do gotta be malicious, it's better to be malicious and alive than in the ground over some dope heads stealing your purse and your credit cards and your information. Yeah, slavery. I blame slavery too, but at some point, because they jumped on Kanye West, they said Kanye West was, he was insensitive to black people being slaves. When you start talking about ideologies, it's both ways. We were oppressed. For one, they didn't show the rebellion. When y'all watch these slave movies, you ever really thought about, okay, we understand that we were overthrown by white folks, but you want us to believe that none of the Africans had a rebellion? No African rebelled. No African got violent with a white boy. But that's what they show in the movie. They show us looking sad, looking pitiful, letting these there's some good white folks. We ain't talking about the good white folks. We're talking about the dirty, rotten ones. They're always showing these old, dirty hillbillies raping our black children, and black men just stand on the sideline like, oh, goddamn. I really wish I could help my baby Kizzy, but the hillbillies, they got to her again. God damn. We that fucking sad? They show these movies because this is what they really think of us, and this is what they really want to push in our community. Weak, soft ass black men. They even showed a movie. I forgot what movie it was. Maybe it was what was that movie with Kunta Kinte? And they showed, no, I don't think it was that one, but it was some slavery movie when they showed a black man whipping another black slave. I said, oh, I ain't seen it. I stopped watching slavery movies after that. Was that Roots? I stopped watching those slavery movies because, like, I'm an intellect, and I'll be like, okay, you're trying to tell us that black men are weak. We won't protect our black women. We won't stand up to the white man. We won't stand up against oppression. I mean, just notice how the only time they show black men standing up for themselves in the 60s. So you want us to believe, and there's a lot of rebellions happening out here. We get to that to another day. There's a lot of rebellions that the blacks were whooping these white folks' ass, but they wiped it away from history because they don't want to show black men standing up for themselves. That's why Shedeur Sanders is getting so much ridicule right now. Yeah, it's a different time. People, these kids are lazy. Electric scooters everywhere. Back in my day, walking was the adventure. Yeah, these kids don't get no fresh air. These kids are weak. This is a different time. This is a soft time. I was looking at Lil Jon and his concerts. I just remember how live and how fun it was, how aggressive things were. Everybody, it was just, I don't know, it just made sense back then. The world was still crazy, but it made a whole lot more sense than the sense it's trying to make today. Because I just don't understand nothing that's going on today. In all the ghettos I've been through, I've never seen somebody jump a mother. Our community is in shambles. Black man, this all on you. I knew the black community was over when I saw black men wearing bonnets. That's why I said, oh yes, it's over. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Because if your daughter's, even if your daughter's halfway decent looking, if your baby is between 5 and 17 and she cute, them ghetto ass girls, they're gonna be hating on her. Them ghetto ass ugly gangster girls. Now I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of gangster girls that are cute, but there's a lot of gangster girls that are cool. There are a lot of them. They just cool as shit. They just hood, like you, RZA. You hood, but you cool. But you know which ones I'm talking about. The ones that just be hating for no damn reason. When they started wearing when they started wearing skirts, they took me out. Man, you sound like my mom. She said, what's up with these niggas? I said, I don't know, Mom. It's 2025. Barack Obama said, this be yourself. Barack Obama told all these kids that there's 150 genders. Barack Obama said, well, damn what God say, marriage between man and woman. He said a boy can marry a boy, girl can marry a girl. Like, and if anybody, Christians, the Christian community, if these Christians, especially these Christians, come around with their religion, you know that they are hateful people. This man, Barack Obama probably was the most evilest people I ever seen in my damn life. I mean, crucify Christians for standing on God's word, we trying to get our community back, right? This nigga ain't give us no damn money. Barack Obama don't give a damn about Chicago. Chicago got worse when he got in there. Boy, don't get me started. Wearing skirts and bonnets. Let's see. Let's check these polls out. Oh, did I get a little, I got a little heart with some clouds. Thank you with the hearts with the clouds. Let's see. Should mothers be able to carry weapons when picking up kids? We got 32 people voted. 65% say no. 62% say yes. 38 say no. Dang, you was a little girl when Kennedy was in office, so you a little bit older than my mom. Those are the good days. Now me and my daughter just turned. She turned 5. She's beautiful, dark skin, real curly hair, and she comes home and tells me how the kids pull at her hair. Yeah, see, Riz, I'm gonna pull your profile up. You look cute, but I can't see because you know the circle's real small. Yeah, I told you. See, I seen it. Them girls, y'all, you got a cute baby girl. Shoot, you better pull up there with some. At least get a knife or something. Keep them ghetto ass hood rats off your baby. They mad because your baby girl getting all the attention. You know, most of the time, the cute little girls, they just be minding their business. They're like, but you know, then the other girls that be hating on calling the cute little girls hoes, starting rumors. And if you have a daughter and she has a good spirit, she been raised right. Oh man, see, it's one thing to be pretty, but you just rotten like them. You kind of get along with them girls. But if you cute girl, 5 to 17, you going to school, and you raised right, and you like to you be in your books, you're smart, you're pretty. Oh man, that make a ghetto booger. I call them booger, them ugly ass ghetto girls in the back of the Saint Bernard. Uh, call them booger. Those boogers, oh, they coming after your baby. See, RZA know what I'm talking about. Pulling on her baby hair. Pulling on her baby hair. That's crazy. These kids got so much hate. It is just mind blowing. But it's the household. Maverick 7222. What's happening? Hector's going to be running 300 Civics with spoon engine, and on top of that, just I don't know what that means. Okay. Thank you for the blessing that came back, Miss Susan. Miss Susan been around a long time. She know what's up. Trump is the worst. Miss Kennedy. Shout out to Razor Hawk. Kids are worse now because the parents be young. Yeah, they got some young parents. I met this girl, no lie, and I think I was driving Uber, and she was in the back seat, and she said she was 18. They were going to the club. It was her and her friend. They were going to the club, and she was 18. And I was like, oh, and you real cute. She was like, oh, thank you. And I was like, y'all, when y'all get out of school, y'all go to college, y'all get married, wait. I was telling them, wait before you have kids. Y'all cute girls, wait before you have kids. She said, oh, I already got a baby. I said, what? I said, you have my babies too. I said, wait a minute. And I wasn't judging her, but she see me as like, I don't want to bring no shame to her, because I don't like kicking people, when they make mistakes in life. I don't like to make them feel. I was just shocked because I never would have thought she's so young. I'm like, God damn. She said her baby's 2, which means she got pregnant when she was 15. So if you had sex, had the baby at 15, right? And then it takes 9 to 10 months to have the baby. So that will bring you to 16. And she said her baby is 2. So that girl started off at 15. RZA know what's up. See, RZA in that New Orleans, if you ever want to learn anything about life, just get you a seat. Sit on that porch. This is not porch, sit on that porch. You sit on that porch. You listen to the mosquito. I mean all the crickets and the frogs. You just sit on that porch and just watch. Watch how people you just gotta sit back and watch. Go to New Orleans, get you a daiquiri, get you some beignets, a couple of scoops of gumbo, and just watch. And you see how it'll blow your mind how people act and move in this world. It's crazy. I had a mom come up to me and ask in front of me and my daughter, is that your baby? She looks nothing like you. Ooh. And I'd be like, damn, I hate. Well, you look light. Hold on. I can't see. Are you light? I see red hair. You got red hair, RZA? Ooh, my dad. You say yeah. Wait a minute. Let me see. Miss Susan, yeah, I turned 68. Never had any kids, but I always try to protect my nieces from bullying. You damn right, Miss Susan. And they gonna love you for that forever. Oh, you are light skinned. My dad was 16. My mom was 22 when I was born. Oh, wait. So your mom was a cool. Ooh, your mom was a bad. So your mom was older than your dad? So your mom was 22 messing with your dad when he was still in high school? Ooh, God, that's a cougar out here, y'all. My mom is white and dad is black. Okay. I'll pull up your profile when I get done. You too tiny right now. Wow, that's crazy. 22. But see, your dad, I bet your dad thinking he was a straight player. Like, I got this little 20, so I'm 16, but she's 22, I'm handling my business. But it's like that in the South. When I came to the South, what I learned in the South, anything goes, bro. Like, anything goes. I'm like, the South is so damn ratchet. Oh, California's ratchet too, though. Oh, don't get it twisted. All that stuff you see in the movies, niggas. You heard what Smokey said. Niggas is broke these days. Oh, California off the chain. The East Coast. I think everywhere in America. I heard the DMV is getting. I heard the DMV is very expensive, but the parts that aren't expensive and nice, they hella ratchet. Baltimore getting it in. New York getting it in. Miami getting it in. Chicago. Birmingham, Alabama. Everywhere it's jacked up out here. Everybody fighting to survive. Baton Rouge, where you at, goddammit? I try to stay out the streets too much. Ruckus too much violence. What you know about those streets, Miss Susie? I was trying to stay out those streets. Yeah, the streets a whole bunch of weirdos. Streets used to be fun. I ain't gonna lie. When we were little, I'm a basketball player. I used to play basketball all day. We used to go out, chase girls when days were simple. Chase the girls, go play sports, go to school. Just normal. Even if you was in the streets, you know, it was still just normal. Even all the gangs in California, every gang, all the gangs, the Norteños, the Serranos, the Bloods, the Crips, the MS-13, Salvador, Tonkin Crip gang, Tonkin Blood gang, Asian Crip gang, everybody was gang banging. Gangs on top of gangs all up and down Cali. I've never heard somebody dragging their mama. Ever. I've never heard. That's why I made sure to be different and get my degree. I had to break them generations. You damn right, you better. Oh yeah, I met a whole bunch of all my friends were gang members. It was just Cali. Cali is active. Everybody, every culture was gang banging. Everybody was gang banging. Everybody. Yeah, you gotta break the generational curses. Like when people talk about, well, when I see it or describe it, it's a curse in the sense of you put an ideology on your children that's going to deteriorate their mind and their soul and their will to be productive. That's a curse, because they're cursed, meaning that this is how they perceive the world because of what they've been fed, and they're operating within that information, within that realm, within that ideology. They're operating within that perspective. So if your parents are poor people, they hold on to their little money and they're not going to move up, and then they expect that little they expect the world to adjust to their little money when the world is going to continue to grow and flourish and move on. In other words, the world is only going to get more expensive. But what poor people do, they find ways not to better themselves. So that's why Miss RZA went out there and got her degree. You know, you got to learn something. Even if you want to be an entrepreneur, work for yourself, you still need the knowledge to understand the logistics of your business. You got to understand the accounting part, the accounts payable, the accounts receivable. You know, you got to learn how to do an invoice. You got to, even though if you want to work for yourself, education is key. Even if you don't want to go to school, when people say, oh, no, I don't need no education, you're going to have to educate yourself. Even if you go online and educate yourself and read a lot of other, I know a lot of people like that read a lot of books. They want to advance themselves, so they're looking at it like, okay, I don't have money for school, but I can still read. What's this whole crypto thing about? How can I get into trading? Or how can I get into stocks? Or what's the best way to get into real estate? You don't have to have a degree to become a millionaire. You can get into real estate. Get you a nice job, get you a steady job. You can go be a manager somewhere at a restaurant, you know, work your way up. You make 50K and start buying up property, start buying up land. Texas is giving away land right now. The South is giving away land. They building so much. So it's ways to get it, but poor people don't have that mindset. They're like, oh, there's not that many resources. The system is out to get us, which it is, but you have to look in yourself and be like, I don't want to live like this. Life is short. I don't want to be struggling. I don't want to live around. I love people from the hood. I really wish, because when you see that many people suffering, is in, when RZA was talking about the curse, you do feel cursed. It's like, how do I get out? Well, most people never got out because they never got the information. They never got the education. They never got a break. Before Katrina, 85% of the residents never even seen outside of New Orleans. Before Katrina, when everybody had to leave New Orleans, 85% of the residents have never seen the outskirts of New Orleans. Oh, thank you, RZA. Thank you, RZA. Black excellence. Oh yeah, sister. I see you too. I like hood girls that can read. God damn it. What is crypto? I keep hearing that. Crypto is like, simply put, it's like digital money. It's digital money to where you can trade. It doesn't pay dividends like traditional stocks. Coca-Cola pays stocks. They pay dividends. I'm sorry. Coca-Cola stocks pay dividends. They give you a percentage of your stock back, and you collect interest every quarter. Some stocks, I just found out some stocks pay every monthly, but most stocks pay quarterly. That's traditional way. Mutual funds, index funds. But crypto is just mainly trading. It's open 24/7, and it's digital money, and it could turn into real money. You put real money in. You can put real money in and buy digital money, or you can use digital money to buy more digital money. You know, so but pretty much it's really geared for trading. It's not really geared for dividends and just letting it sit, because it doesn't grow as it sit. You know, you just waiting for the right. You know, say you bought crypto. Let's say a coin. Let's say the Michael coin. Let's say the Michael coin. Michael coin is worth $2, and you bought $100 worth. So you got 50. You got 50 coins, and let's say that $2 turned into 10. So when you and that's a major spike. So that's a major profit right there. And you just sell as many coins that you feel is necessary, and that's how you make your profit. So your coin, when you paid $2 for the coin, now it's worth $10. You made it let's say you made a 400% profit. And that's how people have been trading on, you know, crypto. I just got into it a little bit. I'm just still testing it out, but I like the traditional way. Got Chase, got McDonald's, Philip and Edison. That's a good one, but you gotta have a portfolio. Let's check out this poll real quick. And I'm about to dip because I gotta go to my other channel. If y'all want to check out the other channel, Michael T. Porter, I'm gonna be talking about damn, I had a good hold on. It was against Crazy Bone versus Mystical. Who had the better verse? Let's see. Should mothers be able to carry weapons one more time when picking up kids? I'm gonna jump into the comments. 34 people voted. 62% said yes. 38% say no. Let's go in the comments. I appreciate y'all. Y'all gotta tell somebody about the channel, y'all. We've been going up. Coco baby. Say hi. What's up, Coco baby? Yeah, gangs are scary, Miss Susan. Love me some RZA. Ooh, I'm finna be out there next month. Nah, not next month. Probably out in New Orleans in Christmas time. I'll be in the 3rd, you heard me. New Orleans small. You just take Claiborne and ride through the whole damn city. You're right. I really noticed that with my daughter's family. They're from Marrero. What you know about the Marrero? My sister live on the across the river. She live on the West Bank too. They're from Marrero on the west. Hey, the West Bank. Yep. Talk about crabs in the bucket. Hating. And I guarantee we ain't gonna say no names, Miss RZA, but somebody been hating on you and your family or your friends. They see you coming up, light skin, red. Oh, now I know the brothers be on you too, so all the brothers be on you. I like a long hair, thick, red bone. Ain't that what Lil Wayne be talking about? My full name is Carissa. People call me Rissa. Oh, okay, I'm gonna definitely be tuning in. Oh, okay. Nice to meet you. I've been doing this for a while. I've been on YouTube for a while. I've been having fun with it, trying to bring some positivity to all this madness in the world. That's all. You know, we're really called to do as people. Show love, give love, you know. Stay out the way when we need to stay out the way. Get in the way when we need to get in the way. That's what it's all about, living life. Ooh, but thank y'all. Wait, I ain't want to blow it up. I didn't know you could blow it up. But appreciate y'all. Y'all tell somebody about the channel. I'm finna be out of here. I have fun. Thank you, Miss Susan. Thank you, Miss RZA. Out at 7. Tell somebody. In order to be great, we got to make great decisions. And these little hyenas jumping on this mother in broad daylight as she's picking up her children was not a great decision. 250 capital G News TV. I'm gone.